What is up, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to this overview of my trio of D&D books by a company called Fumble folks. Now, actually it's not a trio, it's a quartet. 4 books. I forgot there was the Christmas one. Anyway, we'll come to that. I was gonna do overviews of these books one at a time, but as the traits, as I look through them, they all share the same traits, and that's so I might as well do them all as is. Now, I have a caveat to make, and that is, I don't know if these books come as they are, or whether you get something with them. They come in a set. I have no idea. I don't even know if there's any other books for them, but they're for 5th edition D&D. I picked them up from eBay, and I thought, well, you know what, I'll just have a look at these. They were intriguing to me, so I got them. Now the first one's called Relic of the Lost Kingdom, level 1 starter adventure for new game masters. So I thought that would be good for starting off. And this one, Raiders from Above, level 2 one-shot for 5th edition. This one, Waters of Life, a one-shot for 5th edition. I think that's for 3rd or what? There's no blurb on the back of this one, which I found curious. So I don't know if it was like a pre-production one or not, but this one, level 5 Christmas adventure for 5th edition. This is typical, like a Christmas theme. And I won't go through the story, so that's just typical of like one-shot adventure tales that you get. Now, first thing I noticed, obviously upon receiving these, was they're all the same sort of quality, very glossy sort of, well, a feel. I mean, they're actually matte, but more akin to satin, I suppose, but almost like card instead of paper pages, so they're quite thick. Going through them all, layouts like introductions, synopsises and settings, and the way they box things off, what you say to your player characters, etc. And that is all very, very well done. Very well done. You've got a minimal art here, which is pretty good. It's enough to keep going. It's only a one-shot adventure. Now, it's got like a conclusion. So just remember, especially for this first one, it's just like it's a one-shot. Now you get maps in them. I wonder if they came with handouts originally, because this is a bit like small really, or whether you just is it just designed for the game master, I suspect, maybe to see only, to explain to the players on a grid reference, like, or a grid map to draw out. Yeah, you know, 4 squares that way, 6 squares that way, there's the entrance, and there's a doorway there, and so on. You got your monsters and encounters stats here at the back, and that's it. And it literally, it does what it says on the tin. It's a great starter adventure for newbies. And like I say, they're all fairly similar. You know, the layout, forgive me, I'm trying to turn the pages because they're so thick. But I did wonder, as the quality of these are so good, whether there's supposed to have been some handout with it. I might be wrong. Like one-shot adventures, but they usually, I mean, look at this map, the Harpy's Nest map. You can't really draw that out, and it's too small to use on a tabletop. So I wondered when I saw this if there was a handout of this Harpy's Nest map somewhere that you were supposed to use on the tabletop, which is intriguing to me. So I was a little disappointed that there was no sort of handout for that. But like I say, they're all the same. The layouts are the same. The way they've boxed off what what you're supposed to reveal to the player characters. It's all done right, and it all reminds me. It's all very reminiscent of the magazines, the role-playing magazines you used to get back in the 80s. And there was loads of them around, like Dragon magazine, and that's the first one that came to mind. And there would be like one-shot adventures in there for different levels, varying levels of player characters, and it's very reminiscent of that. And so, yeah, I thought, well, that was intriguing to me as well. Again, I think this one's got a, yeah, like another map here. Yeah, like this. These ones aren't so bad when they're small because you can use it on a generic square grid. But the other one, where it's like it's got the graphics on it, far too small to use on a tabletop. So I did wonder whether there was more. I mean, you can see here, I mean, these are the other books here, but I don't know if there are any more now. I think I paid about £20 for the 4. Are they worth the money? Yeah, maybe. Handy to dig out when you know you want to just do a one shot. Can't be bothered to think of a adventure or roll one up. Think, well, let's just play this. You know, especially if someone comes over, never played it before, or wants to start from scratch, level 1 character. Right, we'll go through this. Never done it before. Might as well use it now for that. And they're easily adaptable, and you can adapt them to all different editions as well. That's what I like about most role-playing games anyway. You can adapt editions for different editions, and I think that's something that people get hung up on. Oh, it's got to be this edition, it's got to be 5th edition, it's got to be 7th edition, it's got to be 3rd edition. It doesn't have to be. All you're concerned about as a game master is the setting, the lore which you've got there, any maps or handouts that come with it. Stats can be tweaked and changed for anything, and whatever mechanical system you're using can be applied. That's it. As far as I'm concerned, I don't care whether I've picked up a game for 1st edition or 5th edition. It doesn't matter to me. All I'm interested in is the content, the information of the area, the lore, what characters' motivations are. That's it. Stats I can do. Easy. Or maybe we'll do a video on that at some point in the future. But anyway, there it is. These are the Fumble Folks books that I picked up from eBay, and that's it. As a little thank you for buying this publication and supporting Fumble Folks. It means a lot to us. Fumble Folks Limited is a registered company based in Wales, UK. We are a group of like-minded nerds who play, stream, podcast, blog, and write about all things tabletop and role-playing games. If you want to know more, there's a link there, like www.linktr.ee/fumblefolks to check him out. Yeah, so there you go. Anyway, that's my little overview for these D&D books here that I picked up. Thank you for watching. Do remember, all brushes lead to war. I'll see you on another video. Bye for now, folks. Bye-bye.